The last couple of weeks, I read a book recommended by Patrick Lencioni that really had an impact on my life, especially on my reflective life, as I think about what's going on, what's happening, what has happened, what may be happening in the future. And it is challenging me in this whole area of living in a state and in a place of peace in my inner world. It's a book by Jacques Philippe called Searching for and Maintaining Peace. And there's a quote that I want to leave with you and just make a few comments on. Respond to all misfortune, whatever it may be, with gentleness, peace, tenderness, and interior moderation before God, abandoning yourself simply into his hands so that he may make of you and in you what he pleases. Wish calmly and peacefully to live only for him, through him, and in him. And that quote was by Francois-Marie Jacob Liverman. What is your misfortune? Or what are the stories of misfortune that you might be listening to? I think there's something in this quote that speaks to us in our misfortune and that we are able to share with others who are in their misfortune. There's three things that I see here. Number one is that prayer needs to be our go-to response when we are hit by misfortune. Respond to all misfortune, whatever it may be, with gentleness, peace, tenderness, interior moderation before God. That sounds like prayer to me. It sounds like, God, this misfortune is overwhelming and something I don't exactly know how to deal with. And so the response to result in peace, inner peace, is to go to God in prayer. And prayer, as we know, is both listening and speaking. It's the relationship that we have the honor of having with our Father in heaven, who meets us in our prayers and meets us when we have our misfortunes, gives us that opportunity to experience peace because we're coming in prayer. As I think about my misfortune in particular, as I continue to live with the fact that I'm alone, my wife has passed away over 2 years ago now, that I just find that it's not ever really that far away from me, the reality that I've had this misfortune. But not only is prayer that go-to reaction, but also processing. And I am so grateful for both the people that I'm able to process my misfortune with and get to a place of peace, as well as processing on my own and journaling and reflecting on the things that emerge as my peace is disturbed. So processing, so prayer, processing, and thirdly, ponder. And I think this is so important when we're faced with misfortune. And you look at that phrase, abandoning yourself simply into his hands so that he may make of you and in you what he pleases. In order for that to happen, in reality, we have got to ponder long enough so that we're able to see the gift, the opportunity, the change that's actually for the better that happens in our lives. So what's your misfortune, and what are the misfortunes of those in your life, in your family, and those you work with and lead and love? I think this is a tremendous challenge for us not to settle for anything less than that peace of mind, peace of heart, so that we can literally say, as I've been saying more recently, and again, this verse comes up a lot in my life, the Lord is my shepherd. I have everything that I need. I believe that's God's will for us, that we be at peace internally, at peace with him, and living in that state of gentle, calm, tenderness, interior moderation before God and others. And as we live that way, I believe that we not only will have the life that God has promised to us, but we will be models and examples that we want to be to others. I hope that encourages you as you wrap up your summer and prepare to live forward into the fall, regardless of what the misfortunes that come our way may be. Thanks for listening. Let me know how this lands for you in your life. Have a great day.